The P-40 was conceived as a pursuit aircraft and was agile at low and medium altitudes, but suffered from a lack of power at higher altitudes. At medium and high speeds, it was one of the tightest early monoplane designs of war. The P-40 tolerated harsh conditions in a variety of climates. Its semi-modular design was easy to maintain in the field. It could outturn most opponents it faced in North Africa and in the Russian front. In the Pacific theater, it was outturned at lower speeds by the lightweight fighters. The early P-40 variants' top speeds were only average. The single-stage, single-speed supercharger meant that the P-40 was a poor, high-altitude fighter. The main use of these planes were given to Allied forces. Its strong structure and size enabled P-40s to pull high Gs and survive mid-air collisions. Intentional ramming attacks against enemy aircraft were occasionally recorded as victories by the Desert Air, but the P-40 was flawed, so a follow-on design was made called the Curtiss XP-46. But it offered little improvement over newer P-40 models and was canceled. The American Volunteer Group commander, Claire Chennault, advised against prolonged dogfighting with Japanese fighters due to speed reduction favoring the Japanese. Most of the P-40s after the war were melted down and turned into pop cans. There are very few still flying today.
Kenneth Marlar Taylor was born on December 23, 1919. In all of this, Taylor had a great friend who had helped him. His name was George Welch. Taylor was having a lot of fun the night before. He was dancing and playing poker and drinking, but didn't go to sleep till 6:30 in the morning. They were woken up not long after that not after long, they went to bed, and they heard gunshots and low flames flying. Without further notice, he took charge and had told them to get 2 P-40s ready to take. Taylor claims he had shot down 4 Japanese dive bombers. They have on record that he only shot down 2. During all this, he got injured, but through all of that, he received many awards for his honors and for all he has served and did during Pearl Harbor. He later in life, after he had healed and was okay to do it again, commanded several squadrons. He served 27 more years stationed in the United States and everywhere else. He then later retired in life in 1985. Taylor had died November 25, 2006. This was a very hard time for Taylor and Welch, but they had been very successful and we should still thank them for their service for our country.
President Franklin Roosevelt called December 7, 1941. On that day, Japanese planes attacked the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor. The attack sank or beached a total of 12 ships and damaged 9 others. 160 aircraft were destroyed and 150 others damaged. The causes of the attack on Pearl Harbor stemmed from identifying Japanese-American rivalry in the Pacific. Japan's imperial ambitions had been evident from as early as 1931, when she invaded Manchuria. The conquered region's bountiful resources were then used to supply Japan's war machine. The attack on Pearl Harbor was a surprise, but Japan and the United States have been edging towards war for decades.
Hello! To sum it up, the Cutlass P-40 was an American-made airplane that had a major role in World War II. It helped us win many battles and fought, and a lot of men use this plane. And it will always be remembered through the Fagan World War II Air Fighters Museum, where anybody can go and see it. The end.